of quartz there, bit of smooth plastic, and 2 tiny bits of seagrass. What you found?
I don't know.
Sure, there's a worn stone or a worn bit of pottery. Quite interesting though. Oh, look at that large, I don't know, is that kelp? No, it's got its root to it, yeah. Some form of seaweed.
Find a load of these white things as
Yeah,
well.
tiny bit of sea glass.
Yeah, I don't think we find that for anything.
Little bit of quartz. Have a clear piece of sea glass. Tell you what, on the quiet, there's a few bits here of sea glass. Quite well worn, so it's been on the beach a long time. Patricia found this piece of sea glass.
Yeah.
That's another little small piece, wee piece. It's quite good.
It's a small piece though, look. The bottom of a cup or something.
Yeah,
But that could be modern.
yeah. Bit of porcelain or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shells, they're quite big those shells.
Yeah, limpets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big limpet shell. What's that? Oh, another tiny little shell. What we got? Yeah, yeah. I've seen bits of this. Not quite sure what it is. There's quite a bit of it. You see these bits of agate and that on the beach. I mean, look at that little piece there. So sweet. This I picked up. Lines on this stone. This looks really nice when it's wet. Look at that. Brown piece there. So it's a mixture of sea glass and different types of stone and agate. These big mega pieces of rock, sort of horizontal across the beach. Just incredible, really. It's just such an amazing beach. We're up on the east coast of Scotland. Arbroath, beautiful little town. If you fancy an Arbroath smoky, this is the place to come. There's the gang, Julie, my sister Patricia and her fella Tom. Julie found 2 more tiny little bits of sea glass, well worn. So that will go to the sea glass collection. And Julie found this small bottle here, but it's not that old. As you can see, it's the shape of a bell. and it's Bell's Scotch whiskey. There we are, bell shaped. Screw top. So I'm not sure how old that is. It was partially buried, so could have some age, 40 year maybe. And two more little bits of sea glass. They look much better when they're wet. Yeah. Now here's something that I've never seen on the beach, is washing lines. People in the houses over there have got their washing lines on the beach. Looks like a load of nets here, floats off the fishing nets. Don't know if these have just come up on the beach or somebody's put them there. These washing lines up on the beach are quite amazing. Right. Here's a few bits here, a bit of pottery, quite worn, a bit of shell, also quite worn, and three more bits of cute little rounded.
What you found, Tom? Is that anything?
Seashell.
That might be shell.
Yeah.
They get smoothed off and look like pottery.
Yeah. I think that's shell.
There's a lot of shells on this beach.
And a lot of clotheslines. Yeah. Amazing. There's the old harbour, the harbour wall. It's crashing over the wall. I was hoping to find maybe some pipe bowls. There's so much stone and rock that they would get crushed, broken up. Oh, there's a nice bit of sea glass there. A beautiful bit. It's been cracked recently. It's well smooth and round. It's quite nice. There's a big pile of ice there. I think that's been with the fishermen with their catch this morning. Tossed a load of ice off the edge of the harbour wall. Massive big bits of seaweed. Let's see what Julie's got here. Oh, look at these. Big old, I don't know, that's a lobster claw. That's a lobster.
The purple one looks like lobster.
Yeah, and that's definitely a lobster shell. Yeah, and some fishing lines. So we'll definitely take that off the beach. Oh, that's some nice beads on there.
Yeah, and there's me and Trish found some of that.
Yeah, let's put that down there a minute. Oh yeah, these are definitely pottery, aren't they?
Yeah, I think I'd say so.
Oh, I'll pick that up in a minute. Yeah, some nice bits of pottery.
A couple of nice bits of driftwood down there.
Yeah, sea glass. Yeah, lobster shell.
That's got like a blue tinge.
Yeah, yeah, and a claw. Where'd that go? There's a bit of pottery. Look at that, eh? And as Judy said, look, some lovely bits of driftwood. Look at the shape on that. It's beautiful. Two nice bits there. Yeah. Smelly. Yeah. Wonder if Patricia wants them for her garden. So ask her, shall we? Judy's found a lure. Little squid, or look at that, that's cute.
Was it part of a scrub?
Yeah.
Meant to be a squid, yeah.
Yeah,
Squid.
yeah. And a
Yeah,
piece of
yeah.
pottery, look.
Yeah, look.
My favourite pottery, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
That's quite cute. I'm going to keep that, definitely. Yeah.
Oh really? During COVID?
Yeah.
No, I think it's there.
It's still there, oh, it's still there.
Does water come out?
There's nothing much coming out, just now though.
Look, people put money in there.
Yeah.
All the money, look. I don't know what that's about. It's a wish, probably.
Look at this. All the poppies, look.
Yeah, the pub is... Yeah. And it's nothing almost water coming out, right?
There's a metal. Oh,
It's for symbolisation.
yeah, yeah. Our largest piece of pottery. Not sure what that is.
It sits here.
It's like a bit of plate.
That could actually be modern.
Modern.
Might be.
Yeah, it looks modern. Fairly modern.
Yeah.
There's another piece of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite thick.
Yeah, it is.
Tom over there.
There's another piece of plate there. It's the same plate.
Oh, is it? Somebody's chucked it over the side.
What's this?
That's 4 bits of plate there. Quite a thick plate, but it looks to be modern.
I don't know what that is.
What's that? It's metal, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's an old washbowl? Part of an old washbowl.
I think it's...
I don't know. Not sure what it is. Is that another piece of that plate?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm not going to take that plate.
No.
It looks fairly
More
modern.
there.
Look.
It's modern glass.
What, that plate?
Yeah.
There's another piece here. It's true. Crazy. I think it's a plate.
Yeah, it is.
There's, you know, sea glass down this end.
This looks like it could be old.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a fossil.
Don't know what that is. Very odd. Keep that, I think.
That looks modern.
There's Tom.
Huh?
Put it on the wall, Tom.
Yeah.
Looks modern. Oh, is that a bit more of that plate?
Yeah.
What's that, a pen? One of them bat pens?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, it just seems very thick. It's quite a bit there, whatever it is. Ah. Dude just found one of them little modern air freshener plug-in bottles. Yeah, that's a Mudlarking comment for the future. Yeah.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's a pink bit.
That's a pink bit, yeah.
People have been, looks like, people have been down there having their lunch.
A lot of this plays about. That's for sure. Yeah. I reckon it looks like somebody's thrown a couple of plates over the top.
Yeah.
It's quite a thick plate, I must say. Yeah.
What is that?
That's a bat pen.
That's yours.
One in bait thing. Cherry flavour, look.
Oh, that's yours.
Piece of,
We'll keep for a while, but
No.
I think
yeah,
that comes in quite once it's
yeah,
but that-
yeah. I don't want to get cut off.
I think that's older. I haven't got a clue what it is, but I think that's definitely older.
Yeah. So would I. So
that
that.
would be off the edge of the plate.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Look, Tom, it's everywhere. Though. Which is quite a spoil in it, because. Julie's just found this, and that says armated shanks.
Oh, it's so that's lavatory wear then.
Yeah, that's lavatory wear,
Sink to something or
water closet wear. Yeah, definitely armated shanks. Another big piece of plate there, fairly modern. I think the limpet shells are everywhere. Everywhere you go. Limpet shell. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going no further though. back at home for a short while now. Our amazing visit to Scotland, and our 2 beachcombs really along the Tay. Well, one was along the Tay and the estuary to the Tay, and one was out on the North Sea at Arbroath. And well, by this time you've watched both videos, you know that our finds wasn't extraordinaire, but it was more being there. I went up to see my sister. There's a long story to that, but not for here. And sort of combined it with a couple of days out, and they sort of took us to both places. And well, you've seen the result of that on this second visit. Well, on the way home, it was a 569-mile drive, which was a long way. Probably not a long way, whoops, in the scheme of things, to some of our USA subscribers. But in the UK here, that's where we live, not in the channel, but a mile from the shore, all the way up to the Scottish East Coast, up to Forfarshire. I think it's called Angus these days. Anyway, on the way back, we spotted an interesting lay-by, so we pulled up, you know, had a break. It's still in Scotland, and found a few bits. Found this dog chain and whistle. I haven't cleaned it or anything. I got round to that. I thought I'd show you it in the raw state, as it were. Little kitchen tile. Bit of plate. I'm sure I've found this pattern before. It looks very familiar. And the rest of it we actually filmed. Didn't actually film this. I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. so don't tell me off, will you? So after this, we'll have a little bit of what we actually found in the lay-by. A little bit more, nothing amazing, but you know, you just get a feeling for these places. So we pulled up 3 or 4 days after we come back. No, I don't think it was 3 or 4 days. We went to Arbroath. I think it was 2 days before we left. So that's the video that you've just watched, and this bit here and the bit afterwards is what we filmed at the lay-by. Let's see if I can get this whistle to work. I think it's one of them high-pitched ones, so I shouldn't hear it anyway. So how would I know if it's working? I suppose go and find a dog. Anyway, that looks like a nice bit of spongeware. What do you think? Or is it? Yeah, is it painted?
I don't know. Looks sponge wear it. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not sponge. Oh, sorry.
It's alright. I quite like that. Give that a clean. It looks sort of sponge weary, but it may not be. Big old piece of ridged jam jar, marmalade jar. It's in that aluminium tray. Another couple of bits of big old pot here. Oh, what's that over there? What's it?
That's the base of a.
Just
That's the
there.
punt you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, put it in the bottle.
There's a couple of big bottles over there.
Yeah.
You get in there.
These are very big. The size of this. Kick ups on them, heavy bottles as well, thick bottles, really heavy. There's another one there. can look, got another kick up. Rabbits have been digging in here. A bit of pottery right over there. And look at that there. That's a little beauty.
Wow.
A little cutie. No manufacture on it, but a lovely rounded one. Look at that. It's gorgeous.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It is.
Nice colour.
Yeah.
Things maybe coming to the surface.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Once this dies off a bit more, I'm definitely going to keep that. Go in the pottery shard collection. Julie's just found this bit of blue and white, part of the plate. That's all good. 3 finds in 3 minutes. And a piece of plain plate, some bottle tops, broken bottle tops. Yeah. Now that is big. There's my hand. That is huge. Quite surprised it hasn't been broken by somebody, dog walker. Dog. It's massive, it's like a giant umbrella, parasol. Tiny little round up here. This is what we found on the second lark. That was at Arbroath with, of course, Patricia and chap Tom. Eventually got back home after a 569-mile drive and a little stop off at Scarborough on the way. May go back there. So on the actual beach, sea glass, a few little bits of agate, stones that interest us. This,
Don't know what that
we
is.
looked at that and looked at that and looked at that, and we don't know what that is. It looks really odd. So if anybody does,
Looks a bit fossily.
yeah, it feels stone-like, but I've never seen a stone like that. This is part of a lava flow or something. Crazy looking thing. But oh yeah, this whistle that we found in the lay-by, it does work, quite high pitch, but you know, audible to the human ear, so it's within our frequency range. The little squib, eh? There's just a little sharp bit inside that, and rusty old hook, so I cut that off. Yeah. Little sweet little thing. This is spongeware. I mean, that's a bit of posh spongeware. I've never seen.
I've never seen a spongeware with that sort
No,
of pattern.
no.
But
Normally,
I think it's definitely spongeware.
oh yeah. Normally a pattern like that. I mean, that would be a posh bit of pottery, and I don't associate spongeware with posh pottery.
Not particularly.
Yeah, maybe it's bone. Whoops, maybe it's bone china.
I don't think so.
Yeah, sort of like a basket weave effect. Yeah. So that was the find of the lay-by. Well, apart from that, it's a shame that wasn't broken a bit more around there, and that was more central, but it's a nice bottle stopper. Little tile, that'd be useful, painting on it, doing something like that, and some tiny little bits of sea glass, warm pottery. So, and all of this has been on the beach some time. You know, it's lovely and smooth. That's a shame that nice chunky bit has had a recent crack on it, break off. You can just see the different colours. So yeah, we got back safely. Now somebody asked us, I think it was Laura, one of our subscribers, may not have been. I've tried to go back through the comments to ask us what we do with our pottery shards. We do things like this. Here it is, 30p picture frame from out the charity shop. Took out the glass, put a stiff white card behind it, and gorilla glued the pottery shards into the frame. Now, doing this, because pottery is comes in different thicknesses, to grout it, it makes it a little bit awkward because like you've got all these different levels. So white card behind the back, gorilla glue, gives it a 3D effect. The camera doesn't really appreciate show it up that well. It's better for the because they're all different thicknesses, it gives it a 3D effect. So it's a lot lighter. If I was to use tile adhesive and grout,
Oh yeah.
a lot less messy,
Yeah.
a lot less fiddly, and much more quicker. So that's the thing. I'm gonna put a mirror mount on the top or similar, and we've got a space for that one on our wall. So that's the sort of thing we come up with. Quite like it. Hopefully you do too.
It's a bit of sponge with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I actually there's two bits there that have actually got the
Maker's mark.
maker's mark, yeah. But this is what you can do with the tiny bits. Very simple to do. Done that in an afternoon. So that's the sort of thing that we can get up to, and we've got loads more of that. I think with the bigger, heavier pieces, if we can find them all the same thickness, may do something and grout them in and make a feature. Anyway, thanks for following us.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, subscribing to us and leaving comments. As for now, taddy bye, toodle pip, and see you on the next one.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.